Hey guys, welcome to another review. This time we got Armaf's Aura. I know I'm a late, and when I say late, I'm a good 10 years late to this. So, I mean, it's better late than never. So, I just picked this one up in just complete, it was a complete fluke. It was one of the stores, one of the online stores, and I had some credit left with them. And I was just going through, and then I was like, there's a blue one in this. I'm not sure what the one is called. I think it's called Fresh or something. There's a blue one in this one, like the same aura. I didn't get either of them, but this one I just looked through the notes between these two, and I kind of felt this one's notes. The general note profile was a little more interesting than the blue is like a typical freshie. I got tons of freshies with me anyway. So I thought this was interesting and I picked this up and I don't regret this. I surprisingly don't regret this. Now, before going into the scent profile and things like that, I wanted to show you something. If you see the box here, this one was packaged in October of 2023. So it's been sitting in this box for over a good 2 years. I think in the process, maybe it's macerated is what I think. Some amount of maceration has happened with this because the performance is on this is like stellar. This is stellar performance. I was like, I wasn't expecting like $15 product, so I wasn't expecting much from this. I got it. Um, I just casually opened it up and all that, and then I gave it a few sprays. I sprayed my T-shirt with this, and the thing lasted on, like I'm saying, I was projecting on average of 1 to 1.5 feet for about at least like 4 hours. For a good 4 hours, I was projecting that much, and then you could say it you can say it is still projecting, but for let's say a foot for at least a good 6 hours. So surprisingly very good. So this one, and I do like the scent profile because again it has the my hero note, which I always like, which is geranium. If you've seen my other videos, I enjoy geranium, which is why I love most freshies. With I like freshies. Okay, I really enjoy my freshies, but I particularly enjoy freshies that have geranium. And of course, because of that, I obviously love the YSLY. The YSLY EDP for me benchmark. Enjoy it. Easy to wear. You don't want to think too much. You grab it, you wear it, you're gonna smell great. You know that. So let's go down the note breakdown on this. And surprisingly, when I went through Fragrantica for this guy, I noted it's 4 point. It has 4.2 rating, which is pretty good. So yeah, it has top notes of bergamot, apple, lemon, and cardamom. That's a great opening, and you will actually get all of these. It's not like any of those are hidden. The mid notes: violet, iris, lavender, geranium, pepper. So you got this nice combination of powdery and kind of dominant floral notes in between. There's no white floral here. Notice that it's violet, iris, lavender, geranium. These are all, they're not white florals, so they're pretty dominating florals. So it has pretty strong florals, and it also has pepper. So pepper adds that little bit of that. It adds to that fresh spiciness of this. And the base notes are musk, sandalwood, amber, and vetiver. They all play the role in it. They all play, but there's none of those are dominating. It's not like musk. But actually, you know what? I would say it is slightly of the four base notes: musk, sandalwood, amber, and vetiver. I would say musk is the slightly more dominating note. But overall, yeah, this is a fresh profile. If you know YSLY, if you can get this one, around $15, and especially if you can get like an older bottle, I'm sure you'll get an older bottle because I'm not sure if they're even manufacturing these anymore. And this one is actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think this one is made in France. I think this was the time when Armaf still was manufacturing in France. Maybe they still are manufacturing it in France. I'm not entirely sure. But oh well, I remember seeing somewhere that it was made in France. So maybe at the back here. Yeah, not really. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's yeah. So it's an EDP concentration, as you can clearly see on the box. And let's go into the the bottle. Yeah, surprisingly, magnetic cap. So something that came out in 2015, not bad. This price point, magnetic cap. You can turn it around, and the sprayer is pretty decent. Let me try get that in frame and show you. Yeah, it's a pretty decent sprayer. Nothing wrong with that sprayer at all. That'll get the job done. Super nice, fresh. Reminds me of my favorite, which is the Invictus. That is the Invictus kind of. You can say the Invictus Aqua-ish. The regular Invictus EDT, the pure Invictus DNA. I think that's what's there in this. That's the easiest way I can describe. Is any of you know how Invictus, what is the core of the Invictus DNA? This one is all about that. This is like the core Invictus DNA. If you want to buy an Invictus EDT, I would say don't worry about that. Just get this one. This is basically, it's the same DNA in this one. So having said that, yeah, there's not much. I think this one is like, I would say this is unisex, in fact, and this will probably appeal more to the younger demographic, like say 18 years and over. Not much to say. It's a great scent. It's a great pickup. $15. You can't go wrong with this. It performs fantastic. This one just performs fantastic for me. I know I'm super late, and this was just a coincidental buy. In fact, right after this, I'm going to put up my video on my long-awaited Invictus Aqua 2024, which I just got. I bought 2 of those bottles. I've got them from the States because I can't find them in my region at all. I think it's like a limited release. It's a travel edition or something. So anyway, if you're interested in that, do have a look at that video. I'm going to just upload it right after this. Alright guys, so that was my review on the Aura from Armaf. Great scent, great performance, great price point. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.